Do players read the forum?
I'm sure maybe I have. Well, in the past, a few of them would have mentioned it, but not really.
Alright, so I can't ask you about the Keir Martin thread. Who would want a fight between Chuck Norris and Keir Martin, and why?
Keir Martin, because he's from Sligo.
Is it true that you sing Mary Had a Little Lamb when Big Clive gets on your nerves in training?
False.
Who's the best GAA team in Derry?
Glenallen. My dad's. That's where my dad was brought up, so I have to say it.
Aside from Derry City and the team you support, which other team anywhere in the world would you like to play for?
Brandywell Herbs.
Right, if you thought they were serious, these are the not so serious now. Right. How do you keep your hair so glossy?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
How long does it take you to do your hair in the morning?
Listen, you come into Brandywell at 9:30 in the morning and you'll realise that it doesn't take too long. Depends, if I'm going for a night out, 5 minutes. But I normally just crawl out of bed and go to training and then do it after training.
Wella or L'Oreal?
Ooh, I don't like Wella, and I'd have to go with L'Oreal.
Because you're worth it?
Absolutely.
Gel or mousse?
Fibre putty. Let Eddie McCallion answer that question. He loves his fibre putty.
What pictures do you have of Kenny?
Unless I'm in it, none.
If you weren't playing for Derry, would you be in a boy band or would you concentrate on a solo career?
I would have to go solo because I'm a selfish so-and-so.
FIFA or Pro Evo?
Neither. Don't play it. Right. Champ Manager.
On PC, Xbox or PS3?
PC.
You don't have a console then?
I'm the best manager in Europe, probably.
Murdo Devine wants to ride you like Seabiscuit. What do you think about that then?
Doesn't sound great at all. Doesn't sound great.
Have you any tattoos?
None. So I'll not be giving you a peek.
Did you ever see Mark Farnsworth gay one on his back?
That just sums him up.
Where he took great delight in showing us. That's just a pity it wasn't on camera.
Was he delighted,
He couldn't wait to get his cacks off to show us. Like. Where is your favourite place for a pint and what is your tipple of choice?
Favourite place for a pint? I like Patters or maybe somewhere down in Fawn or somewhere like that.
Not Frank Owens's?
Oh, actually Frank's is decent. And Cardsburg, if I was having a pint, it'd be a pint of Cardsburg.
Being from Limavady must be wild crack. Tell us a mad old yarn about some mad culties.
I could tell you, I'll be here all night if I was going to tell you a few yarns.
Are you and Sammy the only Limavady people who have never appeared in court? And all you have to do is look on the journal.
I would ask that question again and say, are you the only person never to have appeared in court?
There's a rumour that Sammy is hung like a horse. Are all you Limavady men the same?
You're probably correct there. Not.
Is it true that Sammy refers to himself in the third person in training? For example, after hitting a shot wide, he shouts, "For fuck's sake, Sammy, that's shite."
100%.
What's your 3 favourite items from a barbecue or buffet?
Sausages, ribs, and you need an old burger at a barbecue, don't you?
That's a good old Chucky name. Would you ever consider joining the Ra?
Cracker. Whatever can. Depends on what they pay me.
Do you ever forget how to spell your name?
I've only learnt in the last year how to spell.
I heard you went to the college. Is that true?
False.
So you can't answer your favourite PE teacher from the college. Was it free kick and overhead kick specialist Forden or was it Tony Fury?
Can't answer that. I don't have a clue who you're talking about.
Them two names mean absolutely nothing to you. What was your fondest memory of school apart from home time?
My fondest memory of school would be in primary school. We won the Northern Ireland Cup. The only time the school I went to ever done it, and it's still actually one of my favourite football memories up until this day.
It's a sore point with me. We were put out in the semi-finals one year.
We had a great team.
Damien Doherty asks, is there really a lot of love in the MIs? Do you really have beautiful big blue eyes?
I think that's from DKTV, is it? There's a lot of love in them now.
Susan Boyle or Daniel O'Donnell?
Susan Boyle.
Bundoran or Buncrana?
Buncrana.
How many pairs of stonewashed jeans do you have?
None. They're wild looking.
Do you still wear steel-toe cap boots with paint on them when you head out for a night on the town?
I never did, but if you went to Limavady on a Friday or Saturday night, you'd see a few of them.
When are you going to get rid of that banger of a car some of the players talk about?
They're probably talking about my old car, the wee green 206 that I called the Shamrock. Got rid of it a long time ago. Give it to my wee brother.
What about that banger you have now?
That's a nice car.
Say something in Latvian, and if you don't know any Latvian, make something up.
Don't know anything, but don't know anything.
Paddy McCourt or Niall McGinn?
Paddy McCourt.
Cockaliki or P and Ham?
P and Ham.
Katy Perry, would ye?
I'm in a relationship.
Your woman that done the 60 on MNS, would ye?
No.
Why did you say no to her, not Katy Perry?
Her breast was rotten.
Did you really sit that close?
That's a joke, obviously, that's a joke.
With a name like Higgins, you must be good at snooker. Do you prefer potting the pink or going round for a nice tight angle on the brown?
I like to pot the pink with a bit of screw back.
Have you ever set fire to someone's oil tank?
I think that this is a Limavady question, is it?
Must be.
I've never done that, but I probably know a few that have.
The Gartine or the Roebuck?
Gar team without a doubt, some spot.
What's your favourite Sky channel?
405. Sky Sports News.
Your favourite buskets?
The Dunkers out of Marks and Spencer's.
Oh, fuck Mark and Spencer's. Must be paying you too much. On a scale,
Hardly.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how afraid of the dark are you?
4.
What would you want to be written on your tombstone?
R.I.P. Hig Dog.
Have you ever had an imaginary friend?
No.
How weird is this interview?
Extremely weird.
What is your current desktop picture?
Don't have one.
Your laptop.
I have a laptop, but it's just a picture of the sea or something like that.
You can press a button that will make any one person explode. Who would you blow up?
Probably Gareth McGlynn, because he's the most laid back young fella I've ever met in my life, and it's hard to get him riled. So I'd love to see him lose it for once.
Just take his Morgans and coke off him. You can flip a switch that will wipe any band or musical artist off the earth. Who would it be?
Simply Red.
Mick Hucknall's.
Simply
Big
Red.
United fan.
Come up with a few rash statements in his time.
What about Bono? He comes out with them all the time.
Can't stand him either.
Which player in the team would you not answer the phone to?
I have to answer these questions for the crack, don't I? Which player in the team would I not answer the phone to?
Big Clive.
PJ, because I can't stand his English accent. I mean that lightheartedly, obviously.
You seem to enjoy a night out. Where do you prefer, the Metro or down east?
The Metro.
What's your favourite meal in the Mandarin Palace?
Beef and black bean sauce.
As a Limavady man, what papers do you prefer? The Roe Valley Sentinel or the Chronicle?
The only way I'd buy them is they burn them in the fire.
What do you think of the bypass in Limavady?
Some job, because we live out the other end of the bypass. It takes about 5 or 10 minutes off my journey to the house.